recording, aren't we?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. Alright, so, hi guys. It's Reaper. Um, I heard that Spikes over there made a video and said I was fucking a squirrel. To clear up any clarification, it wasn't a squirrel. It's that fucking skunk we saw you this morning. But anyway, he told a story, and I'm going to tell you a story, and he said it has to be true. So, personal experience. And the first thing that popped in my head. Lately, I've been talking to people, whether I know them or not, Facebook, phone, homing pigeon. um, and a lot of people have been dealing with people bullying them, telling them to go kill themselves, um, and all that stuff. So I'm going to tell you my personal experience of the affects of suicide. Today's the 12th, right? December 12th, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Today's December 12th, 2014. This happened December 17th, 2011. I was a freshman at high school. The exact high school. Westmore Central High School, Chester, New Jersey. Look it up. I don't really care if you do or not. But I'm going to just dub names and genders. So we're just going to call him Steven. Steven was a good friend of mine. Great guy. Great person. Half black. I just wanted to lighten them in a little bit, but that's not going to work. I just moved into that town, and I was stuck with like all the shitty classes other than for electives and whatnot. And one of them was choir, and at the can you pause that? Pause that. And at first, this is when I never knew the art of music and its deepest perceptions of emotion and dedication. He was the first person to get me into music. He said, "Ain't that bad? Look at me." And I said, "Yeah, nice hair." I remember that. But fast forward, after being dedicated and seeing the light of music and learning who he is, and he learned who I was, to a very deep meaning. It was a Monday. No, it was Sunday night. And I got a text on my cell phone. I had a little flip phone at the time, and I felt like I was so cool. And I had him as my first contact. And I got a text from him. And it said, "Everybody dies a virgin. You don't know what you're going to get, but you get fucked over at the end." And it went on like that for I kept reading it for 5 minutes. I tried to respond, and his parent and tried to call, and his phone was off, and yeah, so I just took it as, alright, it was a song. I get on the bus the next day, and my buddy JT, he comes over to me, and he leans over. He says, "You know, Steven tried to kill himself. Tried to hang himself." And my response was, "Yeah, right, that's bullshit. He would never do something like that. I was just talking to him yesterday. And if he even tried to do that, I was going to punch the living shit out of him if I saw any kind of mark on his neck. And I'm talking to you, Tom, because it makes me feel more comfortable. I'm sorry." Okay, love you too. So we loitered in the hallways waiting for first period bell to start. And then we were approached by two officers, and they already knew who they were looking for, and I wasn't the only one that they were looking for, because we were all together, because we all loved Steve. and they said, I need Joshua Dre, I need Zach Massarelli, I need Kim, I need Brittany, I need all these people right here. And that's the total was like three other people after I named those people. So we walked into the library. We went to the side room. I knew something was bad because as soon as they opened the door, there was a pastor there. And they told us that Stephen had hung himself off the side of his stairway banister. His mother walked in and saw him hanging there. Right then and there, I cried my eyes out. And being in foster care and losing already a lot of people, I couldn't handle it. However, the first two people I called was my foster father. And I remembered the exact words I said to him. After I calmed myself a little bit down, I said, Steve's dead. And I hung up. 3 days later, they were going to have a memorial service, and everybody started hating each other. Whether it was grief or something. And it got to a point where they were targeting me. I was threatened not to go to his funeral. Because apparently he talked to me more than anybody else because I was there for him no matter what. And I did not go. Out of respect of other people. And I regret that. I regret saying goodbye to my buddy. To sum everything up, whether people tell you to go kill yourself, to go jump in front of a bus, if you're thinking of suicide or harming yourself or telling other people to kill themselves, for the people who tell them to go kill themselves, fuck you. Fuck you. And I live in Likens, Pennsylvania, address 313, apartment 2. Come to my doorstep and I'll tell you what's up. That's a fucking problem. You never tell anybody like that. And for the people who are at that point, do not do it. Do not fucking do it. I'm not saying this to be rude or anything, but it fucking hurts. Not just you, you are ruining everybody too. I'm not saying that's selfish because that's kind of snootish of me. And I'm not a snootish person at most times. But there's always something fucking to look forward to, no matter what. Whether it's a fucking guitar, whether it's a fucking Twinkie. It's anything that you can set your mind to. I'm almost crying. And it's been almost 4 years. 4 years. And I'm still hurt from it. You need to rethink everything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You really need to rethink everything. Because there's always someone to love you. There's always someone to love you. Just stop recording.